You know what I mean? Like, and so it's just different.
Yeah, we just had this one girl, Melissa. She was like, "Oh, if I'm talking to 2 or 3 guys, I'm not telling them about me talking to 2 or 3 guys."
And that's
Marissa. That's why I said, I was like, I was like, let me find out you're talking to 2 or 3 other guys. I'm out of here.
And that's where shit gets shifty and shit gets dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where shit gets dangerous, right? Like, you don't know what effect this may have on somebody and like what trigger this may cause. Maybe they went through some fucked up shit where somebody really broke their heart, cheated on them, and hurt them, and it could trigger something fucking dangerous if you were completely honest, straight up. And yes, I'm aware. So there's a difference, right? Like, if she's actually like already in a relationship and then she's cheating on her dude, don't fucking tell him. He don't want to know. Yeah. Like, he don't really want to know. Don't fucking say nothing. You better keep your shit on the low. Do what you're fucking doing, and like get rid of one or the other eventually. But
get rid of one or the other.
You know what I mean? But if she's dating, she needs to be open about the fact. Yeah, like, you need to be open about the fact that you're dating.
Do you feel like who do you feel it hurts more to know that your partner's cheating? A man or a woman?
It hurts men more.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
It hurts men more.
Because the ego and pride.
Y'all's fucking ego goes. Yeah.
I don't even think it's ego. It's more pride. Like, that was supposed to be mine.
Yeah.
And little homeboy got it on a first night.
Oh, she wasn't yours in the first place, man.
It's just your time. It's just your turn.
That's not true.
And you ignore it.
That's not true. She could have been yours whole and solely and gave everything to you, and you completely fucking neglected her and lost her.
It goes like you said. It's just your turn, though.
And instead of the woman being strong enough to actually leave the fucking relationship, whether because they're married or because they have kids or whatever the scenario, or because they feel unsafe to leave, because like, if I try to leave this man, who knows what the fuck he'll do to me, then they'll find attention elsewhere. Like, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you, fuck you. Even if you never know, even if you never know, even if you never find out, like, even if they never find out that I cheated on you, in her heart, like, it's good enough. It's a good enough lick back. Like, okay, yeah, you think we're good, but in reality, I'm gonna go see him later.
No, I feel that. But I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I feel like it definitely hurts a man more.
Yeah,
right? Sure. Because for one, I mean, a man, like,
it builds a man.
It builds a man, and the reason I feel like it doesn't hurt a woman as much is because she can essentially move on if she wanted to the next week, 2 weeks, a month, and she already has options. A man has to rebuild his roster.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a motivator.
That's the motivator. So
if she cheats on you, bro, you got to win now. That's all you gotta do 100%, is win that.
Right? Because
they can't lose.
Typically, it's I've heard it multiple times. The best revenge is success, right? So you build your way back up in a sense, right?
But I think for women, it may also be like almost expected. Like, I feel like a lot of women almost expect their dude to cheat, because in reality, like, guys cheat for a reason. Like, if they're not getting what they want at home, if they're not,
a lot of the times they ain't know about that though. No. Because there's no emotion. It's not emotionally driven to go out to Tijuana.
So that's the same
or go
thing.
to Colombia.
If me as your woman is not willing to make your every fantasy come true, and you have to look elsewhere for it, whose fault is it at that point?
Hey, I've been telling women they need to have threesomes inside the relationship. I don't know what else. When y'all gonna listen?
Like, I know when they gonna listen. I'm cool with sister wives. I'm cool with threesomes. I'm cool with like all of that shit. Like,
sister wives is lit. I would not mind a sister wife.
I couldn't do that.
No
threesomes.
You couldn't?
What?
He can't handle it. Too much.
Because like, what if you have another dude?
Bro, no,
wait. No,
wait.
No.
The lights are off. Yo, that's the wrong hole.
Hell no.
That's the wrong.
That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy.
You gotta save that for trips to Colombia.
But back to my point, right? Like, you could be in a relationship and you can take a trip to Colombia. You can go to Tijuana, and that's what it's known for.
But
there's no emotion behind that, so there's no reason as to why.
It's gonna be fun.
You say
it could be
there's
just
no
a guy's
emotion,
trip.
but it could be the emotion of, I know she'll never do this for me. Or I know she'll never allow this.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
What? Y'all all dressed together in the Express Outlet store.
Hell yeah.
Y'all dressed together in the Express Outlet.
Hey,
he's Alexander.
Shout out to Banana Republic.
There you go. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. When you think there's no emotion to it, but there's always emotion to it.
I mean, there's some intimacy in the sense that you're paying.
I think for men, there's more emotion to it than there is for
women.
women.
But at the same time, like, you don't get the same.
I would say that's fantasy, not emotion, really.
Yeah, it's fantasy in a sense
because in your mind of what you.
The thing is, look, gratification there to that aspect is that you're paying for a service. So there's really not that like energy connection exchange the same way as you would as your partner.
We know this is just some little